To everyone on the call, we are now joined by head coach Everett Withers of Texas State. If you have a question for Coach Withers, please press *1 on your telephone's keypad at this time. Texas State is returning from a game against number 6 Houston and now prepares for a home game against Incarnate Word. That game will take place this Saturday at 6:30 p.m. Central Time and will be televised on ESPN3 and the Watch ESPN app. Coach Withers, before we get started with questions, can you give us your thoughts on last week's game against Houston and the upcoming game against Incarnate Word?
Well, obviously we didn't play well enough to beat a very, very talented top-ranked Houston team. But I thought our kids battled, played hard. We had a great crowd. Obviously a large here at Bobcat Stadium, over 33,000 here at the game. So really, capping capacity here. So the atmosphere was awesome. It's great to be, for that to be our first home game, to have that kind of crowd. I challenge our fans and our alumni and our backers, our boosters to keep that kind of enthusiasm at home games, because that's what you need to be successful. But we were excited to have that home game. Now we move on to an opponent right down the road from us, Incarnate Word, that Coach Keenan has done a really good job, and got some talented players on that squad, doing well in the Southland Conference.
Thank you, Coach. Our first questions come from Kef Chardello of the Austin American Statesman.
Thank you. Hey, Coach. Good morning.
Hey, Kef.
You've said before that you didn't pick it, you just inherited that tough early non-conference schedule. Now that you're past it, do you feel like your team is better having gone through that?
Well, we'll see. That's kind of that was our plan, is to get into this part of the schedule and feel like we had some things answered. We got a little bit better in the offensive line. I think it was good for our offensive line to go up against elite players and have to block elite players. We played Arkansas. I go back to we played Ohio. We played an elite front seven, I thought, in Ohio. We played another elite front seven at Arkansas, and then we played a very, very good and elite front seven this past week. So, we're weathered, at least in that aspect of it. We played some very tough teams, and hopefully that'll help us down the road.
I know you were talking about Giuliano Catania. He kind of hurt his hand last game. Is he doing okay? Is he all healthy?
Yeah, he's fine. He just dislocated his finger, and he just put it back in place to play. He could finish the game.
How about that? That's a tough move. Anybody else kind of get banged up at the game, or are you pretty healthy?
We're fairly healthy. We got one injury with Easy Ayama that we're going to take a look at and see the severity of it, but there's a good chance he won't play this week.
Okay. Thank you, Coach.
Yep.
Thank you, Kef. I'll pause here for a second to get any last-minute questions for Coach Withers. Please press *1 on your telephone's keypad at this time. Okay, seeing as there are none, Coach, that's all the questions we have for today. We appreciate your time.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Coach.